So you wake up in the morning, gold is up, oil is surging, defense stocks are rallying, the dollar is moving, and all because one man posted a statement, gave an interview, or made a comment. And that man is Donald Trump. Whether you love him or hate him, there's an argument to be made that Donald Trump is one of the most powerful individuals on earth today. Not because he commands armies directly, but because markets listen to every word he says. And if you're a trader, especially a commodities trader like me, that's something you simply cannot ignore. So to keep the video short, I'm going to be dividing it into 3 different segments. I would recommend you to watch all the segments, but if you want to choose and watch either of them, you can go ahead and do it. So without further delay, let's hop on to our first segment, which is why one man can move trillions of dollars. So most think that stock markets move because of earnings. They surely do. But when you're talking about oil, gold, natural gas, defense stocks, currencies, and global commodities, you're talking about assets that react to geopolitics. And geopolitics reacts to power. So if the President of the United States hints at sanctions, tariffs, peace talks, negotiations, military actions, markets instantly begin pricing in future outcomes. Oil traders start asking, will supply be disrupted? Gold traders ask, will investors run to safe haven assets? Defense investors ask, will military spending increase? The market is not reacting to what happened. The market is reacting to what it thinks might happen next. So to encapsulate, this is why a single statement can move billions of dollars, and at times trillions of dollars. Now some believe that this benefits wealthy insiders and billionaire investors who are positioned correctly before major announcements. Is this true? Maybe, maybe not. But what is undeniable is that powerful political statements create enormous opportunities for those who understand how markets work. Now the second segment, why I focus on commodities. So I've been trading for years now, and the reason why I gravitated towards commodities is because I find them more logical. So when you trade commodities, you're not just looking at a company's quarterly report. You're looking at the real world. Wars, trade routes, sanctions, supply chains, inflations, energy shortages. These things directly affect commodities. If tensions rise in the Middle East, oil traders pay attention. If uncertainty rises globally, gold traders pay attention. If governments begin spending heavily on infrastructure, copper traders pay attention. So as a global macro trader, I spend more time studying geopolitics and economics than just staring at charts. Because the chart often tells you what happened, geopolitics helps explain why it happened. And right now, every serious commodity trader is paying attention to the United States, Iran, energy markets, and global trade, because one headline can change everything. So the final segment, the third segment, is what smart traders should do. This is where many retail traders make a mistake. They go all in. They become emotionally attached to an idea. They become emotionally attached to a position. They bet their entire account on one idea. That is not investing, rather gambling. When markets are being driven by geopolitics, uncertainty is elevated. Nobody knows what exactly is going to happen tomorrow. Not me, not you, not the Wall Street. So what should you do? My advice is that you keep cash available, especially at times of uncertainty. Scale into positions. Never deploy all your capital at once. This is for beginners, so listen carefully. Accept that volatility creates opportunity. If you're bullish, buy gradually. If you're bearish, reduce risk gradually. The goal here isn't to predict every move. The goal is to survive long enough to benefit from big trends. Because in markets, preservation of capital is everything. The trader who survives wins. The trader who goes all in eventually disappears. And that's a lesson, unfortunately, most people learn too late. So if you're a beginner, be glad that you could watch this video early in your career. So the next time you see oil spike, gold rally, or markets panic after a political statement, remember you're not just watching prices move, you're watching geopolitics, power, and human psychology collide in real time. And for those who understand that, the markets begin to make a lot more sense. Subscribe to this channel for more educational videos and share it with seekers of knowledge.